Now we will start from physics part first. We know 12 syllabus is changed and new book PDF are available. Those who have not book PDF, please visit eBalbharti and download book from eBalbharti. As syllabus concerned board and CET, there are total 16 chapters, out of which 6 chapters are of physics part first and 10 chapters are of physics part second. So first we will discuss chapters of physics part first. First chapter is a rotational dynamics. Second chapter is a mechanical properties of fluids. Third chapter is kinetic theory of gases and radiation. Fourth chapter is thermodynamics. Fifth chapter is oscillations. Sixth chapter, that is the superposition of wave. Now today we will start first chapter, that is the rotational dynamics. Rotational dynamics is a continuous part of a circular motion. In the last year we learned the third chapter, that is the motion in a plane. In motion in a plane we learned the concept circular motion. What is the circular motion? Motion of particle along circumference of circle. That motion is said to be circular motion. There are so many examples of circular motion. Motion of planets around the sun, motion of moon around the earth, motion of electrons around the nucleus of an isolated atom, or motion of car along curved road are some examples of circular motion. Circular motion are of two types: uniform circular motion and non-uniform circular motion. So first we will discuss uniform circular motion. What is uniform circular motion? The motion of particle along circumference of circle with constant linear speed, or motion of particle along circumference of circle with constant angular velocity, or it can also be stated as the motion of particle along circumference of circle with constant magnitude of linear velocity. That motion is called as uniform circular motion. There are some properties of uniform circular motion or characteristics of uniform circular motion. First characteristic is uniform circular motion is a periodic motion. Why uniform circular motion is said to be periodic? Because the particle performing circular motion repeats its path along same trajectory. That is, the path is repeating along same trajectory. Therefore, it is an periodic motion. Second characteristic, circular motion is an accelerated motion. During the circular motion, the direction of linear velocity changes from point to point, which produces acceleration. Therefore, circular motion is said to be accelerated motion. Third characteristic is only centripetal or radial acceleration is present, as particle in a uniform circular motion is moving with a constant angular velocity. Therefore, the change in angular velocity is 0, that is d omega by dt. Angular acceleration is 0. Therefore, only centripetal or radial acceleration is present. Then, fourth characteristic, work done in circular motion is 0, as the angle between the displacement of particle and the centripetal force is a right angle. Therefore, work done in circular motion is 0. Consider a particle performing uniform circular motion in an anti-clockwise direction with constant angular velocity omega. Let v1 be velocity at a point A, v2 be velocity at point B, v3 be velocity at point C, and v4 be velocity at point D. Since particle is in uniform circular motion, their magnitudes are equal. That is, mod of v1 is equal to mod of v2 is equal to mod of v3 is equal to mod of v4. But the direction of linear velocities changes at every point. Therefore, velocity v1 is not equal to v2 is not equal to v3 is not equal to v4. Due to this change in the velocity, particle possesses acceleration. The acceleration is given by AR is equal to v square by r. It is also given by AR is equal to omega square r, as v is equal to r omega, or radial acceleration is equal to v omega. This acceleration is directed along along radius towards the center of circle. Therefore, this acceleration is said to be radial or centripetal acceleration.